नाम आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शंकरं लोकशंकरं शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् ॐ अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं गुरुदेव देव। श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। हरि ओम। हार्टी वेलकम टू आवर साधना पंचकम सत्संग। साधना पंचकम written by Bhagavad पूज्य Shankaracharya ji. In this sadhana panchakam there are only 5 verses. That's why it is panchakam. 5 verses on sadhanas, that to spiritual sadhanas, adhyatmika sadhana, spiritual practices to know ourselves or to know the truth, to know the God. What should be done, Swamiji? What should I do? So Bhagavan is enumerating all practices one by one by one. We have seen few, anyhow. We will chant the first verse together. Vedo nityamadhiyatam taduditam कर्मस्वनुष्ठीयताम् तेने सस्य विधीयतामपचितिः काम्ये मतिस्त्यज्यताम् पापौगः परिधूयताम् भवसुखे दोषोऽनुसन्धीयताम् आत्मेच्छा व्यवसीयताम् निजगृहात् तोरणं विनिर्गम्यताम्. Each line 2 practices. 6 practices we have discussed. The first spiritual practice is where our spiritual journey starts. Vedo nityam adhiyatam. Please study everyday spiritual books or good books. We must study. What is the benefit, Swamiji, with the study? We know it gives knowledge. Knowledge is everything. So the main supplier of the knowledge, core of the knowledge is study of good books. That's why Bhagavan is saying, Vedo nityam adhiyatam. Every day study spiritual books or good books. This is the first spiritual practice. Second one, karma su anushtiyatam. The prescribed actions from the Vedas, that is, are job, or we can call it as a kartavya karma. In traditional language, they say it is a nitya karma and naimittika karma. Nitya karma, naimittika karma means regular activities and occasional activities we must. Work we must. We cannot escape from not doing activity. Even Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna Paramatma also, he insists on doing. He doesn't like not doing. Akarma, inactivity he is not encouraging. So, taduditam karma svanushthiyatam. Do your both jobs, professional and family responsibilities, do perfectly. Okay, Swamiji. Why, Swamiji, many masters, they encourage activity. The glory of activity, the glory of karma is, this karma only can eliminate our tamoguna. You know, people, they say, we have three gunas. One is sattva guna, rajo guna, and tamo guna. The percentage, if you see, majority of our personality with tamo guna only. Inertia, not interesting to do anything. There is no cheerfulness to know new things. This is all called tamo guna. If you want to get rid of this tamo guna, the perfect antidote is activity, karma. Karma lifts us from tamoguna to rajoguna. We always dynamic, enthusiastic. So that's why Bhagavan is saying second sadhana is you must work your whatever job you have. This is called kartavya karma. Yes, Swamiji, we do, Swamiji, we do. Then the sadhaka will enter into the third practice. That is, Bhagavan is saying, Tena Yishasya vidhiyatam apachitihi. Tena, by that karmas only, you worship the Supreme Lord. That means consider work as worship. This is an attitude. This is an inner setup. Everybody is doing work, Swamiji. Even bull is working. Horse is working. Animals, everything is working. But what is the glory of humanity? Your work should be worship. Tena Ishasya apachitihi vidhiyatam. Do worship of Lord. Keep best attitude inside. You must know the Lord is the karma adhyaksha. Whatever happening in the world, this is all because of his will. Karma adhyaksha. And what are the results we are getting from every activity? This is his prasad. Both pleasant and pain, we have to take as his prasad, because to grow, both are needed. To evolve, both are needed. They will be there. This is called work as worship. We must invoke Lord in every activity, not our ego or any selfish desire. It should be God's work. Tena ishasya vidhiyatam apachitihi, inner attitude. To keep this attitude, to do this sadhana, fourth sadhana will be helpful. That is, kamye matistajyatam. Kamye matistajyatam means we should get rid of self, or what we call selfish desires. Kamya karma. Kamya karma means ego-oriented activities. For everything, there is no need to bring I and my, I and my. The activity which are with I and my, they are called kamya karma. We should remove this small I. We should keep the capital I, Isha. Then, papogah paridhuyatam. Don't encourage sinful activities inside and outside. Inside also, we should away from the sinful tendencies. If something happens outside also, we should be aware. We should stop them. Papaugah pariduyatam. Get rid of all sinful activities. In a karma language, in a karma theory, if you see, they divided all the karmas into 3 categories. One is called niyata karma. Activities, what we should do, we must do that. Second one is called kamya karma. Desire prompted actions. We should get rid of that. Third one is called prohibited actions. Nishiddha karma. Prohibited actions. We must not. So Bhagavan is saying in his language, Papauga pariduyata means we should get rid of this kind of prohibited actions. Then the next sadhana in our last class we have seen, Bhavasuke doshonu sandhiyatam. If anyone, he does his dharma, his karma perfectly, the result of this karma phala is vairagyam, dispassion. He will get the, in Tulsi Ramayana, Tulsidas ji says, the student asked the Guru, hey Guru Maharaj, how can I get this vairagya bhavana, this dispassion? Then Guru says, karmate virati. You do your job perfectly, that karmic attitude only will give rise this attitude of vairagya bhavana. Bhagavan is saying the result of all our activities should be the vairagya should generate. Bhavasuke doshonu sandhiyatam. What we are calling all pleasures, all enjoyments, all comforts, we should know their truth. We should know the truth of the world. We should know the truth of the life. We must inquire. What is the reality? What is the unreal? What is the permanent thing in the life? What is the impermanent thing? Why all these great Mahatmas, what are they doing? What are they teaching? Great scriptures like Gita, Upanishads, what is there inside? What are the declarations of the Shruti? We must inquire. Do you know? Then the result is we will come to know the hollowness of the world, the emptiness of the world. That's why Pujya Gurudev Swami Tejomayanand again and again he says, think life as a whole. From my birth to death, what I am. We are keeping a small goal and aim, we will fill it and we will jump into another goal, another goal, another. Don't think like that. Complete what is the goal of my life? What is the purpose of my life? Getting so much money, name, fame, they are the real things. That much only the ultimate goal of human life. Is there anything else? That inquiry is called Bhavasuke doshonu sandhiyatam. In Mundaka Upanishad, there is one sloka, very famous sloka. Parikshya lokan karmachitan brahmanaha nirveda mayan nasti akruta krutena, he says. This student, do you know who is the student? Parikshya lokan. He examined all the world. He thought of the nature of the world, from where it is coming, how it is sustaining, what is my relation with this world, what will I get from this world. Parikshya lokan karmachitan brahmanaha, very efficient karmachitan brahmanaha means very wise man. Brahmanaha means he is very intelligent man. And Karmachitan also. Karmachitan means very successful Brahmana. A successful wise man, he himself. He thought of what is the reality of this world, Pariksha Lokan. Then Nirveda Mayan. After examining the whole world, he got the Nirvedam. Nirvedam means that Vairagya Bhavana. Arere, I am wasting whole my life. Even animals also doing what I am doing. There is no glory in it. Again, I have to come and I have to do it. There is no end for it. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jathare shayanam. Again, I have to sleep in the womb of my mother. Who can save me from this entanglement? Nirveda Mayan. Then he thought of Nasti Akruta Krutena. By the innumerous activities, Krutena, I cannot get the truth. Because truth cannot be made by the action. Truth cannot be created by anything. It is something great. So I have to know that. Pariksha Lokan Karmachitan Brahmanaha Nirveda Mayan Nasti Akrutaha Krutena. By this activity, I am not going to get the truth. This is called Nirveda, Vairagya Bhava, Vairagya Sampatti. Actually, the fact is, to gain the knowledge, the main requirement is this dispassion. Who is the Mahatma? He has the great power of the Vairagya. He will be the best Jnani. He is the perfect student for the knowledge. Many Mahatmas will be there. But the Jnani Purusha, he must have the Vairagya completely. Shuddha Vairagi. Then Swamiji, we must get this Vairagyam. This Vairagyam we cannot get in market, we cannot get in shopping mall. We will get this Vairagyam by Pariksha Lokan only. Bhavasuke Doshonu Sandhiyata means you must examine this world. You must examine our life. What it is. Who am I? Then the next sadhana, the next instruction Bhagavan is giving is very, very important. This is seventh one. Seventh one is Atmecha Vyavasiyatam. Vyavasiyatam. You must cultivate. What Swamiji? What should I cultivate, Swamiji? Atma Icha. Longing for self-knowledge. Atma Icha Vyavasiyatam. Vyavasiyatam means we must cultivate it. We must facilitate this thought. I want to know the truth. I want to know the Brahman. I want to know the reality. That longing, that longing we should keep always as fire. It should be in a greenfield zone. This is called Jijnasa. In traditional language, they say Jijnasa. Jijnasa means Jnatum Icha. I want to know. If we have that thought only, then the other sadhanas will proceed. If I don't have basic or fundamental need, then I am not going to move in spiritual path. Honestly, sincerely, truthfully, I want to know this self-knowledge, Bhagavan. I want to know this self-knowledge, oh my Guru. Please instruct me. Atmecha Vyavasiyatam. Then Bhagavan is saying it's a sadhana because in our journey, in our general life or in our spiritual life, many experience may come. New people will come. New set of anything can come. They do something like that, we may deviate from our spiritual life. Many people, they say, you are a God believer. Oh, I think you are not an educated man. Especially youngsters, they don't go to gurus, they don't go to temples. If we ask them, why don't you go? There is no science for this. How can we believe it? We are not studying in our classrooms. If it is a truth, if it is a science, they would have taught us. It is something like, a myth. If we say Ramayana, Ramji is great, Sita ji is great, Lakshman ji is great, with one word they will collapse our complete thought. Array, this is nothing but a myth. It is a kalpanika katha. There is no truth in your Ramayana, there is no truth in Bhagavata. I am not going to believe it. Go away. In spiritual sadhana also it will happen. Every day we meditate, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi. Swamiji, nothing is happening, Swamiji. Every day I am praying Aham Brahmasmi. For the next moment I am same fool. Something wrong with your knowledge journalism. Sometimes we may suspect gurus also. Last year he taught like this. He is not good with me, so I want to drop this spiritual journey. No, we should keep this thought always. Vyavasiyata means how we make a plant to grow. That way. From a tender plant to Mahavruksha, it should become. We must protect it. We must water it. We must fertilize it. This is Jijnasa Vritti. To know the truth. Atmecha Vyavasiyatam. In Patanjali Yoga Sutra, that Patanjali Maharshi, he says, if you want to do yoga, the first step is Shubhecha, he says. Shubhecha means first desire you should have to know the truth. That is called Shubhecha. From that Shubhecha, whole journey will be happy. Because you are not dropping the thought. Definitely it will come. God also will protect us. Because we are asking this knowledge sincerely, he will provide some or other. So, Atmecha Vyavasiyatam. So, this thought always we should keep. It should be strengthened to know the knowledge. It should be sincere to know the truth. We should be very honest students. If you have finished all the 7 sadhanas, then the 8th sadhana is Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya ji saying, Nijagruhat Tornam Vinirgamyatam. Nijagruhat Tornam Vinirgamyatam. Go away from your own home. Leave your house. Nijagruhat, from your house. Tornam Vinirgamyatam. Quickly get out of your house. Swamiji, what are you saying, Swamiji? Where we will go? What type of sadhana, what kind of sadhana Bhagavan Shankaracharya is instructing, Swamiji? Get rid of our house. Family responsibilities. Beautiful house, Swamiji, my house. People will be frightened. It is a sadhana. But Guruji used to say, to do the 8th sadhana, we must be equipped with all the 7. Then only we can do this. Sannyas, Swamiji, I go for sannyas. But 7 has to be there. That's why one meaning for Vinirgamyata means you get rid of your house, but never come back. Vinirgamyata means we should not come back again to house responsibilities. Dropping means drop for all. That is called real sannyas. Not half chodna. Gurudev used to make so many jokes. They give sannyas to their house, their family and everything. They go to Himalayas and they will build another house, another family. Again, children, everything is same. because the vasanas are the same. If you go to America also, you will create an American family. Or if you go to Himalayas also, you will create an Himalayan family. First of all, you should drop these vasanas inside. Then everywhere you are a sannyasi only. Nijagruha Toranam Vinirgamyatam, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji instructing. It's a sadhana. Drop your house. Go away and don't come back. Go to ashram. One man, he asked Guruji, Guruji, shall I take sannyas? Guruji said, don't. He got angry. Arre, मैंने इतना अच्छा ऑफर किया आपको, you are rejecting. Then Guruji said, if anybody really wants to take sannyas, you don't ask anyone. He will just go away. That is a maturity. There is no need to publish everywhere, I am going to take sannyas, I am going to take sannyas, I am going to take sannyas. It is a sannyasa vritti. Nijagruhat toranam vinirgamyatam. One wife, she is crying in her house with a letter in hand. She is weeping. Her husband came. He asked, Arre, what happened? Why are you weeping? What happened? Please tell. Then she said, my dear sir, see this letter. What is there in this letter? She said, my brother is going to take sannyas. He has written this letter to me that such that he is taking sannyas. So I am crying. This husband said, Arre fool, this is not the way of taking sannyas. See me. He dropped her then and there only. He left the house. He never came back. If anybody wants to take sannyas, you take sannyas. That's all. Don't publish it. Don't think another thought. Sannyas means sannyas for all. Nijagruhat toranam vinirgamyatam. And some people ask, Swamiji, is it practical way? Generally, we do sannyas in every step of our life. We gave sannyas to school education to study the college education. Because we want to grow more. We want to know more. No, Swamiji, my schooling only very nice, Swamiji. Nice teachers are there. And it's very close to my house. Twice my mummy comes every day. So all my friends are there. Even though we will drop our school and we go to college. Why, Swamiji? To know more, to grow more. And many people, they leave their village and they come to town. If you ask them, why don't you stay in your own village? They say, in our village, we don't got any labor, any work. So if our family will be strengthened, we have to work in town only, because here every day we will get work. We leave India and we go to America, Australia. If you ask them why, because that way our family standards will be better, Swamiji. This is called sannyas. Have you not given? We are giving every time. In every phase of life, we are doing this acharana of sannyasa to grow more. In spiritual life also that is there. What is a great miracle in it? Because he wants something great, something supreme. These are not conducive. So he is quitting these conditions and is going to another great guru, great ashrama and great gurukula ityadi. So sannyasa is also a practice. Whether it is a vastra sannyasa or whether it is a manasika sannyasa, but the attitude of sannyasa definitely will be helpful for spiritual growth. We should not hold everything all the time. This is called parigraha. Parigraha means we hold everything. If you see some people's room, if you ask them, This pen, Swamiji, I bought in 1980. This balm, my mama gave gift. We keep everything, not ready to leave even a small thing. Then how can we drop the body identification, mind identification, and the ego identification? And when we will go to know our true nature, which is Satya Padartha. Tyage naike amrutatva manashuhu. The Upanishad is saying. So the sacrifice is must. Our attitude should be like that. If something to be given up, just give it. Give it up. Mother has to give up her child from her womb. Then only this baby will be fine. She also fine. No, Swamiji, I want to keep my baby always. Then it will be danger for both. You leave him. He will get a beautiful life and you will be also happy. That job is over. That is called Tyaga Buddhi, Sannyasa Buddhi. And Pujya Gurudev used to say the final sannyasa is detach with body, mind, and intellectual attachments. Don't keep so much attachment to your body. I am so and so, I am so and so, I am so and so, who is so and so? With the big time, we are very little, micro man. And what to talk of our mind? What to talk of our intellect? One or another day, we have to drop them. We are the substratum of everything. Infinite life. Bliss of ocean. So to know that truth, we have to give up few things. It is called Nijagruhat Tornam Vinirgamyatam. Swami Tapovanji Maharaj, he used to say, and Gurudev, he enumerated, one man, he bought a big, what we call basket of sweets to him. And that man was so happy because this is great Mahatma Tapovanji Maharaj. He brought so much of laddus. In the early morning, he is bringing that laddus with the basket. Tapovanji Maharaj said, drop them. He was shocked. अरे इतना fresh अच्छा घी लड्डू मैंने लेके आया, and this master is saying drop them. He did not. Again he said drop them. He did not. Third time he said drop it, I say. He dropped. Then Tapovanji Maharaj said, now you passed. He did not understand anything. After that, he asked Gurudev, what is this teaching? I could not get it. Drop them, drop it, I say. Then he said, these are the three layers which are binding our personality. One is the physical attachments, mental attachments, and intellectual attachments. We keep few attachments in these three selves. You know? Some emotional beauty, some intellectual conceptions, and body attachment, of course. We have to drop these three, then only we can know the reality behind them. That is called Tyage Naike Amritatva Manashuhu. That is called real sannyasa, he says. So this way, Bhagavan, he taught the first sloka. Vedo nityamadhiyatam taduditam karmasvanushthiyatam tene sasya vidhiyatam apachitihi kamye matistajyatam papogah paridhuyatam bhavasuke doshonusandhiyatam atmecha vyavasiyatam Nijagruhat Tornam Vinirgamyatam. This way we finished 8 instructions. Yes, Swamiji. We leave home. Next what? Next what, Swamiji? Under tree. Next what? I'll tell. Second verse. You repeat after me. Then we chant together also. Sangasatsu vidhiyatam bhagavato bhaktirdrudhadhiyatam shantyadih parichiyatam drudataram karmasu santyajyatam. Sadvidvanupasrupyatam pratidinam tatpaduka sevyatam brahmaikaksharamadhyatam Shrutisiro vakyam samakarnyatam. For the next class, I think our Vijay Buddepalli will share even the PDF of Sadhana Panchakam. To chant Sadhana Panchakam also very beautiful. Nice meter. Second sloka again I chant. Sangasatsu vidhiyatam bhagavato bhaktirdrudhadhiyatam shantyadih parichiyatam drudataram karmasu santyajyatam sadvidvanupasrupyatam pratidinam tatpaduka sevyatam brahmaikaksharamadhyatam shrutisiro vakyam samakarnyatam. In the second verse, Bhagavan is saying the ninth instruction. Ninth sadhana is Sangasatsu vidhiyatam. Sangaha satsu. Satsu means with sat. Sangasatsu is equal to satsanga. Vidhiyatam. You must do satsangam every day. Oh. After Vairagya Bhavana, what should I do, Swamiji? We must do satsangam every day. Such a punya karma. What we are doing now. Actually, every day we must do satsangam. Punya sravanam. Together. Sangasatsu vidhiyatam. This will be a sadhana. In Bhajagovindam, Bhagavan says, if you want a ladder of rice, the first step is satsangamon. Satsangatve nissangatvam, nissangatve nirmohatvam, nirmohatve nischalatatvam, nischalatatve jivan mukti bhaj govindam govindam bhaj mudhamate. The first step is satsanga only. Satsangatve nissangatvam. Satsanga we must do. Actually, it's a great opportunity. How many people they can get a platform like this? Great Shastra and great master's knowledge, and we all sharing together with a good attitude, with Shraddha and Bhakti. These two only the main waterings for the knowledge and our spiritual growth. Shraddha and Bhakti. With this Bhakti Shraddha, if we listen a great scripture from a great master, oh, what a lucky we are actually to get satsangam. Sangasatsu vidhiyatam. We must do it. Swamiji, we are not getting great Mahatma satsang every day. Then is there any scope, Swamiji? Then read good book. Company with good is called satsang. That good may be good person also. In our big friend circle, one or two are very holy people, are a good people. Every day go to him. Take his permission, go to him and discuss any spiritual topic. One day Vairagya, one day Shamadhi Sampatti, one day great Mahatma's life, which can inspire us with a great person, with a good book, are like this, Shravana Satsanga. This is one very, very, very important sadhana. Because here only we will get the complete picture. Okay. Mahatmas are instructing this way. We can correct ourselves. We can channelize ourselves. Sangat Satsu Vidhiyatam. At the same time, we have to be little careful also. Swamiji used to say, few people, they leave their home and they go to Himalayas. And Himalayas, in the Himalaya, we cannot believe all. Some they say, I am going to give Nirvikalpa Samadhi. And we are Nirvikalpa Samadhi, I want. How can I get Nirvikalpa Samadhi? And they drink this one. And we see them. Aisa Sangha Vaisa Rang. In Hindi they say. Aisa Sangha Vaisa Rang. How will be our company, so will be our color of the mind. So we have to be little careful also. Sangha Satsu Vidhiyatam. Here Bhagwan Shankaracharya ji is instructing, do satsang every day if you get a chance. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. In Tulsi Ramayana, Tulsidas ji Maharaj says many times, to develop your attitude in bhakti, jnana, vairagya, the main route is the sadhu santa milan. Don't leave them. If you get a chance to serve them, if you get a chance to listen them, don't leave them. Like a pada renu, you just be there. Sangha Satsu Vidhiyatam. Actually speaking, all the small people can become great with the help of Satsanga. In fact, what we are, any Mahatma, with the companionship of the master only, they will become great. Whether it is a Prahlada, whether it is a Dhruva, whether it is a Vivekananda or Gurudev, or many thousands of people, because of his glory, because of his company. We are serving the whole world with the channel of Satsanga, the Jnana Prasara. Sangha Satsu Vidhiyatam. We must not drop. Man is known by the company what he keeps. That's also we must be careful. If we get a good friend, or like-minded friend, a spiritual friend, then we are lucky. Sangha Satsu Vidhiyatam. Yes, Swamiji. We know, Swamiji, that's why we sat in Satsang. We are knowing much more. We all blessed, Swamiji. Okay. The next sadhana Bhagavan is saying, Bhagavato Bhaktir Drudhadhiyatam. This is another sadhana. Bhagavataha Bhakti Drudhadhiyatam. You must strengthen the devotion for the Lord. We should not take Lord's bhakti casually. You must strengthen the devotion for the Lord. It may be anything. Swamiji, Krishna is our Kuladaiva, Swamiji. Worship him. Read him every day. Serve him day and night. Swamiji, Bhagavan Ramachandra, Parameshwara, Shiva, my Sadguru, Swamiji, but bhakti you should strengthen. It has its own flavor. In Bhagavad Gita, Swami says, somebody asked, maybe Swamiji, if we have devotion for the knowledge, devotion for the Bhagavan, will he protect us? He says, he promised Bhagavan in Bhagavad Gita, Teshamaham samudharta. Arjuna, I will lift them. I will lift them from where they are. I take care of them. Name bhakta pranashyati. No devotee will perish. I will protect them. Teshamaham samudharta. So bhakti, if we practice the devotion for the Lord wholeheartedly, we will come to know what its glory. And the second one is, in spiritual path, our target is completely unknown. Right now, we don't know what is Brahman. Right now, we don't know where we end up our journey. Swamiji, now we are 60, 50, 70, 80. We don't know where we end up this life, where we end up our spiritual growth. He is there. Bhagavan is there to take care. In the next life also, he may facilitate a guru. He may facilitate knowledge. So, Bhagavan's hand should be there in our spiritual journey. Bhagavato bhaktir drudadhiyatam. And it should be genuine. One story always Guruji used to say. One student, he went to his guru and he said, Guruji, namaskaram. And Guruji said, Are Baba, what are you going to ask today? Guruji, they say in scriptures, God is taking care of everyone. Is it right? Guruji said, yes, it is right. If I go to forest for my tapas, will he take care of my food? Will he take care of my cloth? Will he take care of my shelter? Then Guruji said, no. He was surprised. Guruji, you said God will take care of everyone. In my case, you are saying no. What is wrong with you? Then Guruji said, if anybody goes to in the search of God, and he will take care of his food and shelter and clothing. But you are going to forest with these thoughts. Will I get food? Will I get shelter? Will I get clothing? Then there is no guarantee. So God will take care, but our intention should be genuine. Our longing should be valid. Who else can take care? God only will take care. In Chhatrapati Shivaji's story, his guru is Samarth Ramdas. Chhatrapati Shivaji's guru. He's a great spiritual master, and he used to instruct all the time to Shivaji, rule this way, rule this way, rule this way. And Shivaji, one of the time, Shivaji became great Chhatrapati, Birudu, one title also he got, Chhatrapati Shivaji, and everybody is praising. King is a Hindu king, great. And slowly Shivaji got one thought, Arey, maine itna acha king ho gaya, I am taking care of everyone, I am a good ruler. He got that thought. And somehow this guru came to know that Samarth Ramdas ji, Shivaji is going in a wrong track. Then one day he visited Chhatrapati Shivaji's court and he said, Shivaji, let's go out. Bring 2 horses. Shivaji said, he has so much respect for Samarth Ramdas ji. In 2 horses, both were riding. All towns are gone, forests, they are riding, going. They went so long. And after a long time, this Samarth Ramdas ji, he said, Chhatrapati ji, please stop here. Both stopped their horses, and Samartha Ramdas ji asked Shivaji, get that what we call that breaking material to break a stone. Shivaji brought it. And Samartha Ramdas ji said there was a big rock, huge rock was there. You break it. And Shivaji, he did not know why he is asking everything, but he is a guru. Implicitly he is doing. He broke the big stone. And inside the stone, there is a small hole, and the hole is filled with water, and in that water, one frog is there. Actually, it was covered by completely a rock, lifetime setup. In that lifetime setup also, there is a hole is filled with water, and in that a frog. And then the Guru asked, have you seen that? Shivaji said, yes, Guruji, I have seen. You only put the water or somebody put the water for the frog? Chitrapati said, how can I put water in the rock? But in your Rajya, in your kingdom, they are saying, Chitrapati only providing everything to everyone. You also got that intoxication, you are the great king and you're ruling people, crowd very well. You did this, then Shivaji was realized. Then his guru taught, be careful. The complete caretaker is God. Whatever we are getting, whether it is a good education, good position, good family, good financial status, good health, that is His grace. So you should be runavan for Him. Be grateful to Him. Bhagavato bhaktir drudadhiyatam. This way, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji enumerated few more sadhanas today. Atmecha vyavasiyatam, longing for self-knowledge. We must keep always, that is our sadhana. Second, sacrifice. If something is needed to sacrifice the spiritual growth, drop it. Nizagruhat toranam vinirgamyatam. Sangha satsu vidhiyatam. Always keep good companionship. Satsanga. Fourth one is Bhagavato bhaktir drudadhiyatam. Strengthen the devotion for the Lord. All-time protector is He only, His devotion only.